Greetings and welcome everyone. I am Doula Sadra, and today I wanted to talk with you all about different ways that doulas can support you. So we discussed previously, or in a previous chat, what a doula was and how to go about finding the right doula for you, some different tools you could use. And today I want to talk about the many different ways that a doula can support you. So a doula is a trained professional that supports women and their families during pregnancy, birth, and the postpartum period. She supports you physically, emotionally, during the birth by providing information, things of that nature. So there are many different ways that a doula can support you. And I wanted to look at some of those ways. I'm not going to, go through all of the ways because it is vast, but there are many different ways. And so one way that a doula can support you is through helping a mother who was interested in breastfeeding get started in her lactation process after the birth. Now, she doesn't take the place of a lactation consultant unless she herself is a lactation consultant as well, but she most definitely can get you started in your breastfeeding journey. Another way that a doula can support you is through providing you with information. So when you decide that you have found the perfect doula for you, upon chatting with the doula works for you. You hire the doula works for you. The doula doesn't work for anyone else but you, not even the birthing center or hospital or anything like that. The doula works for you. Throughout the course of your pregnancy journey, questions may arise, I'm pretty sure, things of that nature. The doula can provide you sources of information to assist you in your journey of getting those questions that you have answered. So that's another way that a doula can support you. A doula can support you when you decide to work on your birthing plan. So your birthing plan is your plan for your birthing experience. It's kind of like a blueprint of how you would like your birthing experience to go. Nothing on your birthing plan is actually set in stone, but it's just a framework that your doula, as well as whoever else you're going to have with you during the birthing experience, and your medical team can view, and as much as possible see that plan is carried out. So your doula can assist you during that journey of creating a birthing plan so that your team knows what your expectations are when you get ready to have your baby. Your doula can support you during your pregnancy if you are in need of physical support, such as massages, things of that nature. If you need practice and help sitting on birthing balls, which help to prepare you and prepare your womb area for the birthing experience, helping to open you up more and get you more flexible, things of that nature. Your doula can support you during the postpartum period by coming to visit you after you have had your baby and checking in on you, observing you and your baby, making sure that you and your baby are thriving and doing well, making sure that you have some time while she is there to take a nap perhaps, or go take a bath by yourself. She'll, tending to the baby for you, perhaps prepare a meal for you, things of that nature. So it is an array of ways that your doula can support you. So not only is your doula a trained professional, but your doula is kind of like having a great friend, a great buddy around who is there for you in your time of need. And, there are many kinds of doulas, and you have some women who actually can be have an array of training in these different areas and be more than one. So you have women who can just be a birth doula, a birth support doula. Then you have some women who can be just a postpartum support doula. And then you have some women who are both. You have doulas who offer virtual support, and they can support you virtually. And that actually is something that is really an aspect of the doula work that is really great for times such as now, what is going on with, this COVID and things like that. And, the reality is that some moms or families may not feel as comfortable with, I guess, constant interaction from someone outside of the home. And so if they feel more comfortable with virtual support, you do have doulas who offer virtual support. And then you also have bereavement doulas. And those would be doulas who may assist if the baby doesn't come to term and there's a loss of the baby, or even doulas who assist with helping people who are getting ready to transition. So it doesn't have to be a baby that you lost per se, but if you have an elderly family member who is getting ready to make their journey back to the spirit realm, you have doulas who can assist with that journey as well. So that is some of the ways that doulas can support you. There are many, 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 many other ways, but I don't want to sit here and list all of them. My suggestion is that if you are really, really interested in possibly having a doula, that you do a little research on doulas, what they offer, but then also take it a step further and find some doulas who you are interested in possibly interviewing to be, a good fit for you, and ask them about different services that they provide, because some doulas actually may have other gifts and talents that they incorporate into their doula work. Like, for instance, I am a doula. I do birth doula and postpartum doula. I also offer virtual services. And because I am a mom of 5 and I've done homeschooling, and through me being a mother, I've learned different I have different skills in the art arena, and because I'm also plant-based and I do food prepping and all that kind of stuff, vegan food prepping and stuff like that, I offer those services with my doula care as well. So you have moms, you have doulas out there who are talented in many different aspects, and they infuse those talents within their doula care. Like, for instance, I know of a doula who is very, good at crocheting. So she offers that in her doula care. So, you never know what you could get with that, or what she is willing to do with that. She could be willing to crochet your baby something that could be a part of her package deal, or she could be willing to maybe teach you that if you're interested in crocheting your baby something one day, or a baby blanket. So you just never know what your doula may offer. So I say, as far as with doulas, keep an open mind when looking for the doula that's right for your family. Do the research, interview doulas, and see who you mesh with really well. And just keep in mind that there's so much that doulas can offer you and your family, so that you and your family have the most pleasurable pregnancy experience and journey, birth and journey, and motherhood journey as possible. Okay, so thank you for taking this time to listen in on this conversation that we discussed, which was the topic of the many different aspects, that doulas can, of the doula world, that doulas can offer you in their expertise and all that kind of stuff. The many different ways that doulas can support you. And so I hope that this topic suits you well, and that you learn something, and that you apply it, and that you have a blessed pregnancy, birthing, and motherhood experience. Thank you. Peace.